Hello, Illinois Ag Ed. On behalf of all of the faculty, staff, and students at Illinois State University, it's my honor to submit this report on behalf of the Department of Agriculture. As you'll recall, last year at the conference, I shared with you all that we had a lot of change coming our way with the retirement of Dr. Steffen and the change in our department leadership. Little did we know how much change was truly coming in the spring semester. But in spite of all that, I'm happy to report that things are going very well at the university, and we are looking forward to starting the fall semester and welcoming our students back to campus. Along those lines, enrollment does look strong for the fall. Our applications, admissions, and our deposits, which are key indicators of how many students we'll see in the fall, are all in line with previous years. So we're looking forward to welcoming a normal class of Redbirds here to campus. Along with those changes that I mentioned last year, we're excited to welcome Dr. Jay Solomonson to campus. Many of you, if not all of you, know Jay from his time as an Illinois agriculture teacher, as well as his work with the FCAE project. Jay will be joining us in mid-August and will be teaching the Introduction to Ag Education courses along with our Introduction to Ag Engineering Technology courses. Having known Jay since we were undergraduates, I'm really excited to have him on campus and look forward to working with him to revitalize our undergraduate program as well as our graduate program in agricultural education and leadership. We had 4 student teachers during the 2019-2020 academic year. Maddie Cinder was out in fall 2019 at Seneca High School. After graduation, she started mid-year at Tuscola High School and has done a great job there. This spring, we had Marissa Hartke, who student taught at Marissa High School, Ben Temple, who was at Olympia, and Rachael Bohannon, who was at West Prairie. And they certainly had an interesting student teaching semester, but they handled it unbelievably well. All 3 of them have accepted jobs as Illinois agriculture teachers, and I'm excited for them as they begin their journey as a high school ag teacher and FFA advisor this fall. For the coming year, we have 1 student who will be out in the fall, and that's Jenna Offerman. Jenna is going to be student teaching with Renee Barr at Highland. And then we have 8 students who will be out in the spring of 2021. And those students, their names are listed for you in our report. But Danielle Birch will be student teaching with Corinne Batterman at Mantino. Clayton Blunier will be with Becky Freed and Kyle Miller at Prairie Central. Kylie Ike will be with Kristen Myers and Shelby Cooper at Tri-Valley. Piaget Felix is going to spend the semester with Kara Pointer and Christian Thurwanger at Sycamore. Brock Horowitz is going to be with Scott Ryden at United. Grace Klein will be with Jeff Meyerhofer and Kent Weber at Seneca. Jennifer Stone, who is participating in our PDS program, the Professional Development School, which is a year-long student teaching experience, will be with Liz Harris at Normal Community. And Alex Turk, who's also in the PDS program, will be with Jason Perry at Leroy High School. In addition to Jay joining us this fall, we're excited that Dr. Fanson Kidwaro will be joining us July 1 as our new department chair. I've known Dr. Kidwaro for several years. He comes to us from the University of Central Missouri, and we are really excited to have him leading the department moving forward. The last piece I'll share is at the bottom of our report, I've included a message from Dr. Larry Dietz, our university president. And I've mentioned, I think, with many of you before that we are really lucky to have a president in Dr. Dietz who understands agriculture and values our role at the university. And he put together a special message for our current and future students as well as the Illinois ag community. So I hope you'll take time to read that. I'm looking forward to participating virtually in the IAVAT conference and wish you all the best. Should you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out to Jay or I, and best of luck on a great year.
Hello, my name is Rachael Bohannon. I will be teaching at Illini Central in Mason City in the fall. I student taught at West Prairie High School in Scioto. I would like to thank my high school ag teacher, Kent Rigg, and Corinne Biswell and Sam DeCounter, who I student taught with. Thank you for everything you've taught me.
Hi, my name is Maddie Cinder. I'm currently teaching at Tuscola High School, and I will be teaching there next year as well. I did my student teaching at Seneca High School, and I would like to thank Jennifer Worley for being my high school ag teacher, Jeff Meyerhofer and Kent Weber, of course, for teaching me everything they know at Seneca, and of course Dr. Maxwell at Illinois State for helping me get through the Tpa and everything else to become an ag teacher. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Marissa Hartke. This spring, I had the pleasure of student teaching at Marissa High School under the guidance of Mrs. Kim Ports. In the fall, I will begin my teaching career at Nokomis High School. My teacher of teachers is Mr. Rick Spencer, who is now retired after many successful years at Gillespie High School. I want to thank Mr. Spencer, Mrs. Ports, and any other educators who have encouraged and inspired me on my path to becoming an ag teacher. Thank you all.
I'm Ben Temple. I will be teaching at Putnam County next year. I student taught at Olympia High School under Bryce Hoffman, and I am recognizing my former ag teacher, Chad Mahler, as the teacher of teachers.
Hello, I'm Stephen Still, Assistant Professor of Agriculture Education, and I bring to you the State of the Agriculture Education Program for 2020 for Southern Illinois University. Our faculty members include Dr. Pence, Dr. Huebner, and myself, and we welcome our new graduate assistant who will be running our FFA programs and serving as collegiate FFA advisor, Miss Rachael Wright. I'm sure you'll be seeing a lot of her. The big news at SIU this year is the merging of our colleges and programs to create a larger and better College of Agriculture. Beginning July 1st, 2020, our new college will be called the College of Agricultural and Life Sciences. This new college will triple the student enrollment and offer our students a greater variety of coursework and programs. In addition, new faculty hires were approved last fall for professors in ag systems, animal science, and forestry. Our numbers in the agriculture education program continue to improve as we graduated 6 student teachers in the spring of 2020, but enrolled 9 new ag ed students for fall 2020. Spring 2020 graduates and their cooperating teachers were Jacqueline McSpadden with Heather Poley at Marion High School. Dylan Roskowski was working with Ann Petrowski at DuQuoin High School. Miss Kendra Flood worked with Heather Poley at Marion. Destiny Swalve was working with Chris Evans at Crab Orchard. Callie Diss worked with Jason West at Vienna. And Rachel Wright was underneath Jeff Robinson at Goreville High School. Our collegiate FFA continues to be active, and with the following officer team of Nathan Dietrich, Garrett Williams, Alex Hartke, Elizabeth Bland, Sydney Hasselfurther, and Jake Kurgan. Our Ag Ed Club is also active under the officer team of Nathan Dietrich, President, Shaylee Clinton, Vice President, Megan Taylor, Vice President, Liz Bland, Vice President, and Jake Kurgan, Vice President. In fiscal year 20, the Collegiate FFA chapter hosted 15 career development events and welcomed over 2,000 agriculture education and FFA students on the campus of Southern Illinois University. Additionally, our students traveled to state and national FFA conventions, IAVAT conference, and competed at the Alpha Tau Alpha Conclave in Indianapolis. The SIU ATA chapter achieved the following honors through ATA. Our students were elected National ATA Second Vice President. So that was me. I'm the new Second Vice President, and I have a faculty, a student assistant. Miss Shaylee Clinton is serving as a student Second Vice President. We achieved the Platinum Chapter Award, and we were first place in the National Debate Team, first place in Parliamentary Team, first place in Parliamentary Secretary, and first place parliamentary top floor member. The College of Agriculture graduated its 5th PhD candidate in agriculture education on May 9th, 2020. That's Dr. Samantha Seamers. SIU's PhD graduates from previous years took positions as faculty in agriculture at the following institutions. Dr. Mary Fisher is Shawnee Community College in Illinois. Dr. Chris Clemens at Auburn University, Alabama. Dr. David Mock, Southeast Missouri State University. Dr. Samantha Seamers, Southeast Missouri State University. And Dr. Howard Heavner here at Southern Illinois University. We thank you for supporting our program, and we're excited for what 2020-2021 will bring in our Ag Ed program. We hope that we're meeting in person this year, and we hope that you do as well. And we bid you farewell, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Callie Diss. In August, I'll begin teaching at Marquette Academy High School in Ottawa, Illinois. I student taught at Vienna High School under Mr. Jason West, and I would like to recognize my high school teacher, Sarah Farnsworth, as my teacher of teachers. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kirsten Capron. I'm going to be teaching at Rockridge High School this next school year. I student taught at Crab Orchard High School, and I would like to recognize Mrs. Cassie Crouch from Aurora Forsyth High School as my teacher of teachers.
Hi, my name is Jacqueline McSpadden. I will be teaching at Shawnee High School in Section 24 this upcoming school year. I had an awesome time student teaching with Mrs. Pulley at Marion before I graduated in December. I would like to recognize Jeff Robison as my teacher of teachers. He was my high school ag teacher and inspired me to be where I am today.
My name is Destiny Swalt, and I will be the 2020-2021 Armstrong Ag Teacher and FFA Advisor. My student teaching placement was at Crab Orchard High School under Chris Evans. I would like to recognize my high school ag teacher, Cindy Feltmeyer, for the Teacher of Teachers.
Greetings from the University of Illinois Agricultural Leadership, Education, and Communications Program, or ALEC for short. We know it's a bit of a mouthful. We're excited we just finished our first year as the ALEC program, which is where we combine the AgCom program and the Ag Ed program to create the ALEC program. We are excited for the successes that we've had, and we look forward to the many opportunities still to come in the future. As far as who is associated with our program as faculty and staff, many of whom you've known and met, I just wanted to give you a rundown of who they are. We have Dr. David Rush, who's an associate professor, and he is the director of the ALEC program. Dean Anna Ball, who's an ACES Associate Dean for Academic Programs, who returned to campus this past summer and will be working with us at the college level. Dr. V. Chanu, an assistant professor. Dr. Jasmine Collins, an assistant professor. Mrs. Heather Miller, an instructor. Dr. Carrie Keating, a teaching assistant professor. Dr. Deborah Cordy, who many of you know, is a teaching assistant professor. Dr. Amy Lehman, who is an assistant professor, and she just joined us this past spring on the Ag Ed or teacher licensure side of things. Myself, Gary Oakes, as an instructor. Dr. Jennifer Smith, an instructor, and Mrs. Andrea Ray, who is our office administrator. We had great success this past year, as I mentioned. We had 122 undergraduate students. We had 8 on-campus grad students and about 40 online graduate students, many of whom are currently ag teachers in the state. We have great numbers. We really thank you for support and sending us your students. We hope they have a great opportunity with us and feel the family feel that we try to provide. Looking forward to the Ag Ed or the teacher licensure concentration for this coming fall, we're looking at about 50 students between freshman and senior, and we do have 1 or 2 graduate students who will be seeking their teaching license as well. This past spring, we had 5 student teachers out, and all of them are employed. We do have one of them that took a position in grad school, and one returned to Wisconsin to teach in her home state. So that's Sarah Van Aston, who student taught at Marengo High School. The other students or recent grads will be introducing themselves or have introduced themselves for their teacher of teachers and to receive their creeds. Looking forward to this spring, we're excited. We have 18 students that are tentatively scheduled to go out and student teach in the spring. Those students are Michaela Busby, who will be at Flanagan Cornell High School with Jessica Collins, Connor Christian, who will be at Waterloo with Tim McDermott and Marissa Moglen. We have Tony Dupuis, who will be at Pontiac with Jesse Faber, Mason Fesser, who will be at Newark with Joe Steffen, John Hendricks, who will be at Unity Tolona with Rich McCabe, Ashley Johnson, who will be at Athens with Mike Butler and Kirsten Edgar, Becca Merrill, who will be at Paxton Buckley Loda with Mike White and Kirsten Wyatt, Callie Michael will be at Olympia with Bryce Hoffman, Kylie Miller will be at Tri-Point with Diana Lesha and Jenna Baker, Brittany Machado will be at Muhammad Seymour with Jennifer Worley, Andrew Peterson Lip, who will be at Central Burlington with Ryan Robinson, Buddy Haas, and Caitlin Post. Melissa Smith will be at Scales Mound with Lisa Ulrich. Emily Sorensen will be at Blue Ridge with Jacqueline Meisner. Hannah Spain will be at Edwards County with Michelle Wiseman and Stephen Clodfelter. Tyson Stork will be at Richland County High School with Mark Stieber, Jamie Van Dyke, and Rylan Rusk. Macy Valley will be at Rochelle High School with Donna Page and Deanna Drew. Alex Walden will be at Oakville with Josh Berg, and Carly Zimmerman will be at Pittsfield with Jody Heavner. We really appreciate all you teachers providing opportunities for our students for early field experiences, which is the spring of their junior year and fall of their senior year. Just giving them opportunities to come into your classroom, work with your students, work with your school community, and giving them real life opportunities that it's really hard to replicate in a classroom on campus. You are invaluable partners with us, and we can't be successful without you helping us be successful and helping our students be successful to really get a taste of what being an ag teacher is. As we know, it encompasses many, many things, and you provide that opportunity. Thank you for serving as mentors. Thank you for serving as advisors. Thank you for serving as go-to people who our students can call and know that they're going to get great advice and help them in their first, 5th, 10th year, etc. as being a teacher. We know this past spring has been difficult and different and challenged, but you guys have continued to come through and show why ag teachers are some of the best. Thank you for all you do, and we look forward to working with you in the future. Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, my name is Jenna Baker and I will be teaching this fall at Tri-Point High School. This past spring I student taught at Flanagan Cornell High School with Jessica Collins, and I'm originally from Salmonock High School where my ag teachers and FFA advisors were Tony Gabriel and Sarah Landers. Thank you guys for showing me what it means to be a great ag teacher, for always inspiring and supporting me, and for helping me get where I am today. I couldn't have done it without you. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Meg Barnhart. I will be teaching at Sterling High School this 2020-2021 school year. I student taught at PBL High School, and I would like to recognize Janet Barnhart as my teacher of teachers, because throughout my college career, she continuously pushed me and has offered me the best perspectives on becoming a teacher and influencing my students for the better.
Hello, I'm Maddie Hamill. I attended Red Hill High School growing up. My ag teachers were Mr. Stephen Clodfelter, Mrs. Jennifer Staley, and Mr. Gary Oakes. While student teaching, I was at Fisher High School with Mrs. Jennifer Bonda. This fall, I will be teaching at Oakland High School.
Good afternoon. My name is Cade Hill, and I will be beginning my high school ag teaching career this fall at Milford High School, starting as their ag teacher and FFA advisor. I completed my student teaching experience this past spring at Prairie Central High School, working with Prairie Central's 3 agriculture teachers, Kyle Miller, Becky Freed, and Cole Statt. I'd like to take a moment to recognize and thank my 2 high school agriculture teachers, Doug Anderson and Mike White, for their continued support, inspiring me to become an agriculture teacher, and of course, being my teacher of teachers. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Katie Spangler, and starting this fall, I will be the 2nd ag teacher at Macomb High School alongside Wyatt McGrew. In 2018, I student taught at Prairie Central High School with Becky Freed, Kyle Miller, and Cole Statt, and I'd like to recognize my teacher of teachers, Mr. Steve Sargent from Bushmill Prairie City.
Welcome to the virtual IABAT conference. My name is Dr. Andy Baker. I'm going to give the WIU annual report for the agricultural education program. I'm going to start off some introductions of my 6 student teachers this year and where they secured employment. So I'm going to start off. I had one fall student teacher, Miss Emily Milberg, who was at Southeastern with Mr. Brian Shulian this fall. She has secured the Chester position in Southern Illinois. Going to my spring class, Miss Cassie Perrin was a spring student teacher. She did her student teaching at Seneca. So thank you, Mr. Weber and Mr. Meyerhofer, for your guidance and your mentorship with her this year. Cassie has secured the Brownstown position starting this fall. Another spring student teacher was Miss Hailey Smith. She did her student teaching at Elmwood with Tara LaFollette. Thank you, Tara. This is your first WIU student teacher, and appreciate the effort and the excitement that you brought and sharing with Hailey this year. It went really well and got Hailey super excited about securing a position at Abington Avon this fall. So congratulations, Hailey. Miss Anna Shoup, she also went out this spring in Pittsfield with Jody Heavner. Thank you, Jody, for your guidance and your mentorship this year for Anna. Anna has secured the position at Paris, Illinois, so this fall she'll be starting there as their ag teacher. I had 2 other spring student teachers, Miss Megan Mead, who was at Unity Minden with Amy Lucy. That went really well as well. Appreciate Miss Lucy for her mentorship and her guidance with Megan this spring as well. Lastly is Miss Brianna Parad, who was at the Macomb FFA chapter with Mr. Wyatt McGrew. So thank you, Wyatt, for your guidance and your mentorship this year as well, in helping Brianna get through the pandemic, as well as all of my spring student teachers getting through that and getting their firsthand experience with e-learning or remote learning or virtual learning, whatever you want to be able to call it, for this spring. But so congratulations, ladies, for your accomplishments this spring, as well as this fall. My upcoming class, the 2021 class, I'll have 6 student teachers this upcoming year. Mr. Brandon Livingston will be at Eastland FFA chapter with Ms. Feldmeyer. Thank you for accepting Brandon for student teacher this fall. Miss Hannah Libby will be at Mercer County with Mr. Hart, Mr. Chauncey this fall as well. Super excited about that. Hannah's completed a GAST internship at Mercer County, so she knows the students and knows the program really well, so she should hit the ground running pretty quickly. Miss Sydney Ryden will go out this spring. She'll be at Cambridge with Mr. Tabor. Mr. Tabor's first opportunity to have a WIU student teacher, so we'll thank you, Mr. Tabor, for accepting Miss Ryden this spring. She has also done a GAST internship with Cambridge, and so she knows the students in the program, is really excited about getting started this spring. Miss Courtney Thorman will be at Seneca this spring with Mr. Meyerhofer and Mr. Weber. So she was also anxious to get out of her home section and explore different areas in Illinois and different programs in different districts. So Courtney's looking forward to her new challenge at Seneca. Miss Rachael Whitlock will be student teaching at Liberty with Mr. Bike. So Rachel will be starting there this spring. And I appreciate Mr. Bike as he's on his short roads of his career. Appreciate him accepting Rachel for this spring. She will learn a great deal from Mr. Bike, so thank you for that. Miss Daniela McConville will be at Midwest Central for that tag team of Mitch and Keon. Another new program that we're accepting, and these gentlemen have graciously accepted Daniela for this spring and are super excited about hosting their first student teacher as well. So appreciate all of the mentoring teachers, as well as the teachers that hosted a GAST intern this year, both fall and spring. Had several high schoolers that completed internships as well as community college students, as well as my own WIU students. They were out in the field this year quite a bit, and so I appreciate all the schools and all the teachers that accepted that. So Ed Tpa Scores, many of you know that the Ed Tpa was waived for the spring student teachers, even though I had, of the 6 that went out, 3 of them got completed and got passing scores. The other 3 did not submit after they waived that for the spring student teachers. Still doing really well on our scores. So we have a program average of 49. We've had 20 student teachers take the Ed Tpa and pass. So that's really good news too. So we seem to be doing very well on the Ed Tpa and getting that passed. So we will continue with the Ed Tpa training as well as the Ed content test to continue on with our student teachers. They're all anxious to get out of this remote learning and get back into the classroom and be with students. And I think we're all anxiously awaiting to get back into our classrooms as well and be with our students. That's something we all truly miss. And I admire every educator for wanting to have that opportunity to be with their students and, again, make sure that learning progresses and moves on. And so we will continue to do our part. Again, thank you for sending your students our way and having an opportunity to work with students on a daily basis and try to make them premier quality educators in the future. I've been very blessed and very fortunate to have some very outstanding students and come through the program and continually do great things when they leave and exit the institution. So once again, thank you on behalf of Western Illinois University and the Ag Ed program. Keep sending them our way, and we will continue to get them back out into the field of teaching. So thank you very much, and thank you for your time.
Hi, my name is Kate Elliott, and I am the agriculture teacher and FFA advisor at Jacksonville High School for the 2021 school year. I would like to recognize Mr. Matt Hampton as my teacher of teachers for his ability to inspire a passion for ag in so many students.
Hi, my name is Megan Mead. I will be teaching at Cerro Gordo High School this year, and I student taught at Unity Mendon High School, and I would like to recognize Mr. Scott Wrighton as my teacher of teachers.
My name is Cassie Perrin from Coopersville, Michigan. This next school year, I'll be teaching and rebuilding the program at Brownstown High School in Brownstown, Illinois. I student taught at Seneca High School with Jeff Meyerhofer and Kent Weber. For the Teachers of Teachers Award, I would love to give it to all the teachers in Illinois who have really made me part of the Illinois Ag Ed family. Unfortunately, I can only choose one, and to that great honor, I chose Riley Hinchy. He's always there, a call or text away whenever I need him, and I'm extremely thankful for his friendship.
Hi, my name is Anna Shoup, and I'm excited to start my teaching journey at Paris Cooperative High School in Section 18 this coming fall. I'd like to truly thank Pittsfield High School and Mrs. Jody Heavner for letting me student teach there this past semester. I truly learned a lot and enjoyed my experience, even though it was cut short. I'd also like to give a huge shout out to my ag teacher and FFA advisor in high school, Miss Amy Lucy at Unity Minden. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be on this journey to become the teacher that I'm going to be and have the passion for FFA that I do. Thank you.
My name is Hailey Smith, and I have recently been hired as the new high school ag teacher at Abingdon Avon High School. I'm super excited for this opportunity and can't wait to be a part of the Ag Ed family. I student taught at Elmwood High School under Tara Lopeman. A huge thank you to her for being such a great mentor this spring. I want to recognize my high school ag teacher, Kent Rigg from Williamsfield High School, as the teacher of teachers. He was very influential in my decision to teach ag, and I will strive every day to be as great of a teacher as he is. Thank you, Mr. Rigg, for helping me get where I am today. I look forward to working alongside you in the future.
Hi, my name is Hannah Broody. I will be student teaching at Stockton this fall, where I will become the ag teacher starting second semester. For my teachers of teachers, I would like to thank my high school ag teachers, Mr. Jake Snook and Mr. Matt Meyer, as well as my ag professors at Highland Community College, Monica Pierce and Justin Ebert. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Allie Flory. I'm from the south side of Chicago, and I am the Ag Finance and Economics Pathway Teacher at the Chicago High School for Ag Sciences. It's actually my alma mater, and I was in that pathway as well. I don't have your typical teaching background, so never did student teaching or anything like that. My degree is actually in ag business, and my teacher of teachers is Sheila Fowler. So she is the one who told me about the position being opened, and she was actually my chapter advisor when I was at Chicago Ag, and we stayed in contact when I was through college and after the fact. And she is the one who kind of talked me into becoming a teacher. So I was at the high school one day helping out with science fair, and she was like, "This position would be great for you." And then I became a teacher. So never really saw a teaching career in my path, but I'm very excited for the opportunity and for this new chapter. I feel like it'll be very beneficial and be very rewarding. So Miss Sheila Fowler is definitely my teacher of teachers who has guided me through a lot and has helped me get to this new chapter.
Hello all, my name is Sarah Lee. I will be teaching in Galena for the upcoming school year. I have taught in Springfield, Minnesota for the past 5 years, which is also where I student taught in the spring of 2015 with TJ Brown. And my shout out for Teacher of Teachers goes to Mrs. Gail Webb.
Hi, my name is Becca Sprague, and I will be a first-year ag teacher at Pecatonica High School in Pecatonica, Illinois. I come to Pecatonica as a provisional ag teacher, and I would like to nominate Sarah Tibbins Farnsworth as my teacher of teachers.
Hi, my name is Amanda Strickland. For the next school year, I will be teaching at Gallatin County High School. I student taught under Miss Kirsten Oates at Muhlenberg County High School in Greenville, Kentucky. My teacher of teachers is Casey Ellis. She was the main reason that I decided to pursue a career in agriculture education.
Hi everyone, my name is Courtney Wiedemann and I'll be teaching at Sycamore High School in Sycamore, Illinois. I student taught in Fairview, Oklahoma, and I would like to recognize my teacher of teachers, Dr. Solomonson, my past ag teacher, as well as all the OSU Ag Ed faculty, and my cooperating teachers, Mr. McGolden and Mr. Curry.
I am an agricultural educator by choice and not by chance. I believe in American agriculture. I dedicate my life to its development and the advancement of its people. I will strive to set before my students, by my deeds and actions, the highest standards of citizenship for the community, state, and nation. I will endeavor to develop professionally through study, travel, and exploration. I will not knowingly wrong my fellow teachers. I will defend them as far as honesty will permit. I will work for the advancement of agricultural education, and I will defend it in my community, state, and nation. I realize that I am part of the school system. I will work in harmony with school authorities and other teachers of the school. My love for youth will spur me on to impart something from my life that will help make for each of my students a full and happy future.